What is coding language? Let's talk about VBScript. Now, VBScript modeled on Visual Basic. This is one of the oldest language. Visual Basic is the oldest language. Is an active scripting language. What do you mean by active scripting language? Now, active scripting language means that I can perform an activity. Say example. Let's take a simple example. Okay. I want to open a Word application. So I'll go to Start, Programs, All Programs. Then I'll go to Microsoft. I'll go to Microsoft 2013 and I will click on MS Word. I'll click on Word 2013. Now I have launched Word. Right? That will come up. Now I have launched Word. I can do the same thing using VBScript. I can do exactly the same thing. Let's do exactly the same thing using VBScript. Yeah. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to double click this VBScript. This is a VBScript. Let me open the VBScript. Yes. You see here, what I am doing, I've written a simple VBScript where it will go to a specific location and open window Word for me. So let's see. I'm going to double click this. Yes. What happened? Why is it not open? Yes. You see, Word is open. The same Word which I opened from Tools, so going to Start Programs, I just double clicked on it and opened the same Word program. Right? This is the power of VBScript. Now don't worry guys, seeing this I know people would have got scared. Looking at this VBScript, people would have got scared. Oh my God, am I going to write such type scripts? No. This is just a demo. No. You're not going to write all these things. Not necessary for us. Okay. But I'm just showing the power of VBScript. Okay. Now, VBScript is an active programming language, active scripting language developed by Microsoft. VBScript is a lightweight programming language that uses component object model. Now, two things that you see. This is being developed by Microsoft. So, what does this mean? If it is developed by Microsoft, what does this mean? Can anyone tell me? VBScript is developed by Microsoft. So, what does this mean? Any guess? Yeah?
Does it have a copyright on that?
No, not that. Yeah, Priyanka?
We can execute from Windows.
We can only execute.
Okay, yeah, we can only execute.
Only Windows will work. So this is an interview question. I have a Mac system,
Okay.
right? How do you configure QTP with Mac?
Okay, we cannot.
It will not run. It will not run in Windows. Sorry, it will not run in Linux, Unix, Mac, AX, any other platform other than Windows. It will not run. Okay. So QTP, if you want to automate and you are using QTP, it has to be Windows. Okay. So now, since it has been developed by Microsoft, it will execute only in Windows, and it uses component object model. What do you mean by component object model? Component object model means this. Say example, let's go to any file in our desktop. Okay. Any file in our desktop. I wanted to know what is the property of this. Right click on this particular thing. I go to properties. You see here these property values that are here. Security. Right. Say example, let's take a web example. Let's go to capture this one. Right click. I'm going to go to view source. Now I want to click on using my tool QTP. I want to click on this, say material. Now what is the property for that material? Let's see what is the property for the material. Right? This is home about us. Install. Install is teachers. Here. Now this is the property for the material. See this? Height 200, SRC, width, what is it? It's an href. All these information that is coming here are the properties for that particular material. So based on these properties, it will go and click, move the mouse to this particular location and click. Now when we go into QTP, I will show you these properties coming up. You will see those properties coming up. For a button, for a link, everything, they have their own properties and they define that specific functionality or object based on the property. That's what it means here. Yeah.
Are those properties predefined or do we need to write code for them?
No, these properties are taken from the application that you want to script.
I didn't get that.
Say example, you want to take the property for this. Let's go back to capture. Now, if you want to take the property for this, or you want to click on this.
Okay.
Now, when you tell QTP, I wanted to click on this, QTP will automatically take the properties of this from the backend.
Okay. Okay.
You did not define.
Oh.
Now, I told you there are two ways to do work with script, or three ways. One is recording, writing, and then another one is called descriptive programming. Now, descriptive programming, you will tell QTP what are the property values.
Okay.
You're going to see all the three. Okay.
Okay.
Now, any other questions?
No.
Okay. Now, coming back to our PPT. So, COM is a method by which the application exposes its functionalities or other applications and programming language using a set of methods and functions. So, COM enables the programming language or enables VBScript to look into the programming language in which the application is developed and get the properties from that. That is the advantage of using VBScript. So now with this, they have developed the entire tool, right? Entire QTP is based on this particular VBScript and its capabilities. Now with these capabilities, it can identify, understand, and go to a specific location of that particular functionality. That's how QTP is running its code. Able to get me, guys? Able to get me? Any questions? Any questions? Yep.
Sorry. Please repeat the last sentence again. So QTP and VBScript.
Using component object model, right? With component object model, it can understand what are the properties. That is, it can go to the code and understand what specific line are you selecting. What are the property values for that particular selecting, right? So using that, or VB, that is the capability of VBScript, correct? Now using this capability, QTP executes its functionalities. So what does QTP do? So if I want to click on this box here, VBScript will identify what is the property for this. Okay, and will give you the code. Now QTP will take this code and then go and click on that particular activity that you wanted to do. Getting me?
Okay. Yes, thank you. Yes, Rajesh, thank you.
Yep.
How does that VBScript know where that particular properties are in?
That's what we say. When we start working with QTP, I will show you how it understands. Okay. How does it know it? That's the properties. Everything that you see in this particular screen, anything that you see in this particular screen is called object. Is called an object. Now every object, see this link has a property.
Okay.
Right? Based on this property, QTP identifies this object.
Yeah,
what are the properties? When we see QTP, I will show you all those properties.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do we link up the property place to this object while writing script?
That will automatically be done by QTP.
Okay.
Okay, once I say QTP that I want to identify this particular object, right? It will take this particular property and put it in a location where it will save all these values. All you need to do is take and put it into your script and execute it. It will identify this particular object.
Okay. During runtime. Okay.
Yes, during runtime it will identify.
Okay.
Any other questions, guys? Okay. So now let's write a simple VBScript. I'm going to write a very, very simple VBScript. Let's write. So I'm going to open Notepad. Now, since VBScript is developed by Windows, you default have VBScript in your Windows operating system. So you don't need to install any special tool in order to execute VBScript. QTP is different. We are going to use QTP, and in QTP we are going to write VBScript. That's different. But if you just want to write VBScript, right? You just wanted to write VBScript, you don't need any tool. Just open Notepad. I'm going to say example. I'm going to say welcome to QA training. So how do I write that? I'm going to pop up a message box saying welcome to QTP. So how do I write? So in QTP, in VBScript, I'll just say MSG. That is message box. Message box space in bracket in double quote. I will say welcome to QA training. That's it. Done. Now I'm going to save it. Save. Now when I'm saving, I'm going to save it in a VBScript format. Okay. Where do I put this? I'm going to say MSG POX and I'm going to put I'm going to change this .txt to all files, and I'm going to put a .vbs. That is Visual Basic Script. VBS stands for Visual Basic Script file. Instead of a txt, I'm putting a VBScript file. I'll save it, close it, and in order to execute the VBScript, nothing we need to do. Just go there and double click it. Code QA batch 176 here. Now double click it, automatically the script gets executed here. Welcome to QA training. Guys, you are able to understand?
Yeah, I got it.
You got it? Is it complicated?
Doesn't seem so.
Doesn't seem so. It is very, very simple. What
Yeah.
about you are able to understand this?
Yes, I'm able to understand.
I do understand. Yeah.
What is the hesitation there?
No, I got everything like the welcome to QA training and all. I got it and save it and everything. So after saving it, we just go back and click on the file, and
Double
this
click.
thing will open. This box is going to pop up.
Yes. When you type .vbs, right?
Yeah.
You see how the file turns into?
Yes.
And when you double click it, automatically it will execute the file. It will not open the file.
Execute the file. Okay.
Yeah. If you want to open the file, right click and say open.
Okay.
If you say open, it will open. Right? Wait, hold
Then
on.
it will show the code. That what we.
It will show the code.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Unless you say open. You got it?
Yes, I got it.
Rajesh, as we saved the file with .vbs extension, so when we click on that, it automatically executes.
Yes.
So
Because we saved that.
So without running through QTP tool.
So QTP is a tool, and we can write VBScript in the tool. I'm not using the tool as of now. I'm showing you that we can write VBScript without the tool also.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, but using the tool, it is more simpler.
Okay.
Getting me? If I have to just launch my MS Word, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see here, I have to write so much of command here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right? While in VBScript, QTP, there are functions that can help you to do that. These are all written at the back end.
Okay.
Getting me?
Yeah.
Any other questions? Okay. So now we'll stop the class here. This is just a basic introduction to VBScript. Tomorrow we will see more detail into VBScript. Okay. Tomorrow we are going to start working on what are the other functions that are there in VBScript, how to write loop, how to write if loop, for loop, all those things that we are going to see tomorrow. Okay. Any